out of the blue, I received a call from Katie, who works with Connecticut, and it went from there. It went from, being an organization, as in Heavenly Greens, because she wasn't really aware of my affiliation with the church as the church warden. So she approached me as the owner of Heavenly Greens, which is an organization in the community to design a flag for the walk, the T100. And out of that, because I run a fruit and veg business, the idea for the mandalas came about, and I'm the best, quite appropriate person to talk to in terms of sourcing fruit and veg, which would be in season, which would be able to keep and hold its form and shape and so on days like today, So that is how, I was well up for something like that.
My hopes for next year is to involve families, have sessions in the centre. So when we have groups of children coming in, they can do little bits of the artwork, talk about the themes with them and how they can get involved. So to really promote it with our families.
I highlight the one that kind of sticks out at me really, the way in which we met and we've come together, the collaborations, that the relationships, the network. There were these relationships that it just came out of nowhere, and all of a sudden you have this network that's really useful at your disposal, the collaborations. It was just, really refreshing to work with people like that. I would like us to be able to somehow replicate on a larger scale that intense experience that we had, this year.
My highlight was the community, bringing people together and seeing a lot of new vegetables and fruits that I haven't seen before. And when we were preparing and trying to make the individual mandalas before the final, that was really the highlight, because it brought out that we didn't know we have in us, the creativity and all that.
Kind of my key moment was that moment where, Winnie, you placed the boat that Therese had kind of sent down as inspiration with some of her things she'd been growing up in Scotland, to place in the centre of our final mandala, and then Father Matt doing the blessing, and just feel like a sense of connectivity we hadn't really experienced in all of the rushing and the chaos of the planning, and was really important and poignant to me.
And we're here now with our local MP, Jackie, and I guess it's been nice meeting you, Jackie. You picked up a bag of fruits. You've helped add to the mandala, and your thoughts on today would be.
I think it's fabulous. Actually, it's wonderful. Like you say, the whole is greater than the sum of the parts.
Yes.
We know that societies, communities come together around food. We know that societies come together around art, and this is the perfect fusion. And what's also fantastic about it is, I've learned today about some fruit and vegetables I'd never seen before.
Yes.
And again, we get the diversity of our community, that we all share our experiences. I'm really, really looking forward to trying this.
Yes.
and thank you for the tips about how to cook them. But
yes.
But again, this is what's been brilliant about T100. Again, I can't commend you all enough for not letting a pandemic get in your way from doing something that brings the community together. And I think this does it beautifully with such imagination, and it's just really, really cool. Well done, everybody.
Thank you.